Oosh. Okay, where's my sheet of paper? Gotta have a guideline, so that you can know what you're saying. Anyways, hi guys, my name's Alyssa, and I'm here to teach you how to create a blog in just under 30 minutes. I started my blog about 2-3 years ago just because I was traveling a lot. I was in Thailand, and it was just a way to connect with people that I knew back in Canada, people that were supporting me as I was volunteering for an organization, and it was just so that people can be updated about what's going on. Yeah, so I tried to find different things. I never thought of myself as doing something like websites or blogging or even writing for that matter. And so it was really useful for me traveling around the world, and I still do it now, but I've put a different twist on it where I'm creating it so that it's a resource for others. And that's really what you want, especially if you want viewers, is to make it as a resource instead of I'm writing to write and here's my story. And stories are great, but a lot of blogging's like a lot of people do here's how to, and that's a lot more useful than you just ranting about literally maybe nothing. So you just want to do that as a blogger, is to make it as a resource for someone else. Think of the other person. How is this going to help the other person that's reading? How is this going to help your viewer? And so that's the first step. Also, some things that you're going to need in your blog. You're going to need, obviously, blog posts. So get your writing done, get some things done, and post that up. That's obviously stage one, I guess, of creating a blog, is actually making a blog post. Then you're going to want to think about your homepage as well. Your homepage is just kind of like the first thing that someone will see when they go onto your website. And you're just going to want to think of who you are and why you exist. So that's your whole homepage, is what that's going to be about. Your about information. Thanks, Dad. Okay, I think he's finished now. No. And then another thing you want to think about is your about information. So I wrote my own bio, obviously had help from other people, and you just simply want to put who you are, what you're about. Something you can do is something really funny, or just things that you love to do, and that's just your about information. You can find ways of writing your bio online as well. You want to put some contact information, so any of your viewers that come to your website can contact you through a contact form or through your email or whatever. And you're going to want lots and lots of pictures, because pictures are worth 1,000 words, and I am a picture person. I love photos. That's why I love Instagram. So the resources that you're gonna need are your bio and lots of photos. So gather all those photos that you need for your blog, and then you'll be ready to get started. So I use Wix.com for a lot of my stuff. Actually, all of my stuff, all of my websites that I create for my clients, for myself, I use Wix.com. So if you want to check out an example, go to my websites and you can see that from there. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to sign in or create a new account. And then once you're in, create a new site. Blog is the best one. And you can choose either or Wix editor, or you can choose let Wix ADI create a website for you. And so the easiest thing you can do right now to get that 30-minute mark is the ADI. I will explain a little bit about it at the end of the video of what Wix editor is, and we'll go from there. So I would choose the ADI for you instead of the Wix editor. Okay, so you're just going to want to say blogger. Doesn't really matter. Click that, and so they have a mailing list, chat, and Instagram feed. So I want my Instagram feed, and I also want the subscriber. I don't want it right now because I don't have an email for that, and it would just take a little bit longer. You can put it in later if you want. But then you can also have like other things as well if you want to add other information to it. There's just a lot of options that you can do. So I'm gonna type in Alyssa Redner and next. Okay, so here, if you already have a domain, then do that, but otherwise just press skip, because you'll just figure that out, your domain, afterwards. And normally it's just for free. There's no need to pay for one, but if you want to, Wix does offer that as well. I'm going in here, email address, and then I'm gonna add my Instagram as well. Okay, so you have lots of styles that you can choose from, but I think I'm just gonna go with minimal. That's just what I'm liking so far. And normally if you put in your logo, then it can create a color palette for you, which is what I chose to do. You can change the colors as well. So here we are, and they have options of like what your homepage design is gonna look like, and you can choose between 3 of what is best for you. So I chose that one, and then I also wanted to add contact page, quote, there's quote, about, blank, contact, and you can just choose the ones that you want to add. So I added about and contact, and so I'm going to edit my site. It's going to add and make those touches. Here we are, here's the website, and it's already made up for me. That's the great thing about it, is that it's already ready to go, but I just need to do some minor edits to it and add my own personal flair. So we're going to start with the top and with the menu bar. And so here we have all the things that listed in it. You have your business name, tagline. You can add that in with that check mark on the side. And so I put in Alyssa Redner for my business name, and my tagline, I'm gonna just type in just creating to make a difference. And just, I'll say, you just kind of click out of it and it just stays in. And yeah, so you can add a phone number, a button, site email. I'm going to put that in there just so it's at the top so people can see it. I'm just going to edit the menus because I didn't really like the menus that I added to it, and I'm gonna try and hide it from the menu bar so that it's not, say, hide item and it doesn't show up. And so I didn't really like it anyways, so you can do that as well within it. And so here's what you can do. So they have different things on it. My site says save, so that's awesome what it does. You can delete it, you can edit and design it. So I'm gonna click design, and they've given me a bunch of recommendations on what I should do and what it should look like. So I really like the bleed across photos because I don't really like the border around it. So I changed it, and I'm going to edit what it's going to say. And then I'm just going to put the media as well. So I'm replacing the photo that I want to see, and here is what will happen. This is like your hard drive for Wix, and here you're just gonna want to add your own personal photos to your blog. So that's where site files are, and you're gonna upload your photos onto Wix's like folders. So I've already made something, and I have a bunch of myself, so I'm just gonna open that, and it's gonna download onto there. Something I really like to do is I like to organize my files, especially on Wix, because you can just get like a lot all at once, and it's just not as fun. And so I did me and landscape, just so that I know what what's me in the photos and what's not me. So that's what I did. Anyways, so I went into here in landscapes and added that to my folder. Here it is, and voila, it's right there, it's ready to go. So I'm just gonna adjust the design because I don't really like the colors. So there, I'm choosing this one, the transparent, and I'm liking this a lot more than what I had before. And I'm just gonna take out my logo because I'm not enjoying it as much. It's not really my logo, it's just my face. And I already have my face in my homepage photo. So I'm gonna adjust the text for this. Text settings, you can adjust where it's placed as well as the sizing, and that's something else that's cool about it, is that things are adjustable. The ADI is a lot and easy for someone who's new at it compared to the Wix editor. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go down to other parts of the pages because I'm done with the first part. And I see this and I didn't want that in there, so I'm just gonna delete it. And if you don't want something, you can just delete it. So I'm going to connect to my Instagram and just say continue because that's my Instagram. And it already has it. So I'm gonna change the design of it because I just want to see the options of what's available for that. And I kind of like this because I as I said, I'm kind of this person that likes the bleed off, so this is really kind of my style that I want to go for. And you can do whatever you want. So I'm in video now, and I said that I wanted a video, so just so that I can show like what I do and some stuff about myself. So if you have a YouTube channel, you can go to that and just add the URL to your Wix site. And I'm just gonna choose 2 videos that I guess are my best. Okay, and I've also opened another video that I have personally that's a travel video, and I'm just gonna name that travel video and go from there. I'll change the cover to something else so that it's kind of more so people can see it better. Type in my name. Okay, now I have 3 videos up here and a way to order them if you want. You just go into channels and drag and place it wherever you want. It's here, there's the video, there's my Instagram, and just the last one that's left on the home page is contact, so I'm going to edit that click it. I'm gonna take the phone number because I don't want a phone number. I don't want an address either because that's not really applicable to what I'm doing. And then take the map away as well. There you go, and I just want to change the color of that background. So I'm going to say color and find the one that suits me best. In a background, I'm just going to choose the white one because I like clean and simple. I'm going to add another photo to a photo of me because you're contacting me. So there I have it. I have most of it all done, and I'm at the blog part, and so I'm just gonna remove the login button because I don't really need that. Okay, so here we are in the blog. So you just say these are all stuff that they did. I didn't do any of this, and so you can just say move to trash, but I just want to keep it up so that we have something. So I'm gonna click create new post. I'm gonna type in something, making new leaders, and you can add stuff at the bottom, you'll see, but I'm just gonna add an image from my galleries that I've uploaded to my media. And then on the side, it kind of already does it for you, but that's just the settings in the photo, and then SEO, what Google will find, and click publish. Once you're all finished and ready to go, you just publish it to make it public to a viewer. And if you just exit it as well. Anyways, it's up there. And so my home page is set, is ready to go. I just noticed one detail is that I wanted to add a contact form because it kind of looks sad with just an email there. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's good and looks good. Got that. And so you go to the pages on the top left and you can find different pages. So I'm going to the About, and it's the same thing. So I'm gonna add something with that blue plus button, and there's a menu on the left hand section, add section it says, and media gallery is what I'm looking for some photos that I want to put up there. Okay, so I'm gonna take everything down because I don't want it to show when someone opens it up. And I'm just gonna switch where the position is as well in it. So the About is first before the media. And I'm just going to go into my other website and just copy and paste my bio that I had before, because I guess it doesn't really matter. Do it yourself, figure out what you want for your bio. I'm just copying and pasting. So I'm gonna put about me, and you can type in whatever, your name maybe, possibly, and I'm just gonna change the photo as well to me, obviously. Because why not? You need more photos of yourself, right? So changing the design, color, and I'm just wanting something more light, more fresh, and obviously I don't want those socks in in some sort of net in my photos. So I'm just gonna change it into something more interesting. Obviously me again, because this is my blog site. And you can also change the colors of the background for this. Take it off and 16:9. So select all, delete. You don't want any of those photos. I don't want those socks. Stay away. Some more photos and add them in. So I got 7 here, and it's gonna change. Hallelujah, no more socks. And there I am, of course. And yeah, so that's your About Me page. And you can do whatever you like. You can add more stuff if you want, but I'm just gonna go and move on to the contact page. And I'm just gonna do the same thing I did for the last time. I'm gonna keep the photo because I have another contact page. There we have it. 3-page website, all done, and it's free. You can upgrade, but that's really up to you and what you want to do. But it's just free for yourself, for you to use, and videos that you can play. And there you go. It's just so simple. It's a start, and you can progress from there. But it literally took me less than 30 minutes to do, and we're good. Like, c'est la vie. There we go. And you obviously want to publish your site, because then that can be like, it means it's going live and people can see your URL. So here you have all the sites that you will make. You can create more new sites if you want. But that's just what I have. I'm going to go to Site Actions and say rename site. And I'm just gonna put, that's your URL, your free URL. And you'll put like whatever name, your name possibly there. I'm gonna select the site, and this is what happens. And this is also another way that you can go in to your blog as well and just publish easily instead of like going through and editing the website. The main menu, your dashboard, just has your general information for your website. If you click on Wix at the top, it will take you back to all your sites. And you can just do the same thing again by hovering over top of it and say edit or select site. So I'm going to edit this one and show you what the Wix editor looks like, as I promised you guys. It's a little bit more like freeing and fluid in terms of designing. A little bit more on the difficult side, but and not as easy, I would say, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you want things in a specific area, because sometimes Wix ADI doesn't do that. So, but ADI is definitely something simple for you to use. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and keep blogging because it's worth it, and it's just really that consistency that you need to keep doing. So enjoy this time, enjoy getting ready and getting started with your blog.